What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Badwolf. Alright, so let's get started. This particular video is going to be about updates to the channel, and they're going to cover about 4 or 5 different things. So don't turn that bat channel, okay? Thank you to those people who have subscribed and continue to support the channel. We are growing in numbers. It is fabulous. I guess at some point in time, I just figured people would get kind of tired of this stuff. I know I don't. Keep in mind that when you guys are watching this, that YouTube may not show you all of the videos that you guys want to see. So you're going to have to go to the home page, so literally www.youtube.com/James C. Lovett. Go there. There's a search bar where you can search through all the videos to find key details before messaging me about something. Search my videos there first, or search YouTube. Okay. From there, you can also just scroll through and see the latest videos and all that, because YouTube is only going to pop up 1 here, 2 there, whatever else. Remember, because I keep my videos under 12 and 15 minutes, they don't promote my channel, which is fine with me. Like I said, I'm not trying to be world famous by any means, but at the same time, that's one of the reasons why you see so many guys out there with other channels keeping you on their channel for at least that time, because then YouTube will promote it, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm not for everybody. I'm just a non-belligerent, non-combatant individual, non-individual, person who, non-person, what am I? Just a living being. So anyway, that's how you keep in touch with all that, so I digress. Let's get to this stuff. Now, first of all, I want to send out this message that for those people who don't know, it has come to my knowledge that Jacquie Figg has died. She died about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 now, in a plane accident. It looked like there was no foul play from what we understand. Probably just error on behalf of the pilot because of the mountainous area that they were in, which is one of the reasons why you ain't gonna get me in no small plane near any mountains. I don't care, any of you guys, friends, family, whatever. I'm just not doing it. Okay. So this video is dedicated to her family. Thank you from all of us out here, all of us U.S. nationals, American national state nationals, foreign nationals. We appreciate you and everything you've done in the right to travel movement. Thank you for helping to show people like me that if you can do it, I can do it too. Okay? And we can never repay you, so all we can do is pay it forward. So rest in peace, Jacquie Figg. We definitely appreciate you and all that you've done. So next up, we're going to talk about Ron Gibson. So a couple of you guys have reached out to me about Ron. We have decided that we are going to do a show. We might do a live show a little bit, so we can talk about himself and all the a little bit of the information in his book, and his experiences and whatnot. But and some of you guys have emailed me. Ron is an older guy. He did hurt his back. He did have surgery. He's on the mend, so your books are coming. He was not prepared. I tried to warn him that you guys were going to blow his email box up, and we did. So he's very thankful for that. He's overwhelmed. He literally called me. He was like, you said it was coming, but wow. He's like, I am so thankful. And I don't know where he is financially. He's on the other side of the country. We just collabed through stuff like this. So your books are coming. Remind you that once you guys have paid, he will get to it as long as he's living and breathing. So knock on wood, everything stays good and healthy. They will come. They do take like 3 weeks. I mean, be prepared. I mean, it's like old school mail. I may work on something with him in the future once he gets healthier to speed the process along. So just be patient with him, guys. So you don't have to send me emails. Next up, we have court cases and stuff. Once again, I've had countless people out there, viewers, who've gone through my process and know it, who've been traveling properly and respecting, the police officers and whatever else, especially the good ones out there. We love you guys. And they've had successes in the court because when you're doing this properly, we're using their own codes and information against them. So even if they don't know it, they have a chance to utilize that paperwork that we submit, and they've been seeing it and it works. Now, once again, guys, I do not jump in the middle of your cases. I'm not going to be your lawyer. I don't do those things. All I can say is that if you watch the videos, the tools are there. I do provide certain files as is. You have to tool them to your needs. And if you've done something stupid or you're just trying to get out of some trouble, these won't work. Okay, they don't work for people just trying to get out of trouble. That's not how any of this works. This works for prevention. Okay, if you're traveling and living in the private and you're doing everything right underneath their rules, you do have certain immunities. Okay, and that's what we utilize. But you have to be in proper position first and then use them. You can't have anything existing and then try to really do that. I don't work that way. Could it work? Possibly, but that's not what I'm about. It's not what I'm going to help you do. No offense. I just don't have the time to break down people's cases and whatever else. Okay, so when you come to me, I'm going to assume that you are doing everything properly, and then you got harassed in your proper capacity, in your proper private capacity. Then this information will work. To which case, I'm not going to go through and read all the emails, but I've been having people thank me because they're like, wow, this is powerful, this is amazing, I appreciate you. And then, like I said, it's not going to work for people with, depending on what your situation is, you know what I mean? And if you did some criminal stuff, this is not going to help you, you know? There are stuff out there that can help you, but this specifically is for people traveling properly and dealing with mostly like small tickets and things of that nature. Okay? Next up, I know we did make a video about getting your birth certificate and certificate of live birth authenticated on both levels. Sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't. I know even for me, the DOS did not do mine. Only my state did it, and they sent a letter back saying, because your state does do authentications, we won't do it for you. So they refused mine, so I had mine done on the state level. Just called it a day. I have had one or two people said they did do it on both levels and they were fine, which makes me wonder almost if they didn't get authenticated. So according to my paperwork they sent me, they will not do both if your state does them. Now, like California and Washington and a couple other states don't do authentications, so then you can send it to the DOS. So I digress to say that if you can get it done at least on one level, get it done on one level for the passport process and call it a day. If you want to take the time and send it to them, see what they do. They might do it for you, which is great, or they might not. Just so you guys have a heads up. For me, it took 3 months to get, for them to process it, only to send it back to me and say, no, we're not doing that. Your state does it. So, TTFN, GTFO. Okay, so an interesting thing. For the people who've done the LPNs, we've had more successes than failures. However, failures are still a thing because, like I've always said, every bank has the ability to either accept it or deny it. That's just how it is. Now, legally, if they deny it under the UCC, that debt is considered paid in full, and because you've presented the proper currency to be able to pay that off, and then they have denied it. So this is all under the UCC. But one particular viewer came up with the idea of getting the LPN authenticated, or excuse me, apostilled. I almost never use this word, because then it's looked at as being valid in their federal district or world. Now they already are good to go, and they already operating under UCC. So we'll give you updates as to if they had success with that or not. But like I said, in general, we typically do have successes. But like I said, you have to be prepared that even though I am selling this as educational information, and we have been successful in paying off certain debts, bank-owned only, not third-party or whatever else, that it doesn't mean that every bank or situation will, take them and, zero your debt. It just doesn't work that way. It's supposed to, legally, but some banks are just dicks. And yeah, you could take them to court for it and whatever else, but that's on you to see how far you want to push the issues. Okay? Should you win? Yeah. Is there supporting law in cases and whatever else on that? Yes. But you're going to have to do the homework. All right? So see if the juice is worth the squeeze. So that's about it, guys. Those are all the updates. Thank you for hanging out with your boy. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting my other channel, the Badwolf Media channel, which is now searchable. Offers and discounts are on blacksite32.com, along with the file, setting up consultations, things of that nature. And I've been keeping to my word. Only a couple of videos have been monetized. Couple bucks, only because the donations have been a little slow lately, which don't feel sad or bad. So this just helps to kind of keep the, money coming in. So, but you won't see them ever on all channels, and I do make them skippable. So, hey, if you want to let one of those 2 commercials go through, appreciate you. Otherwise, other ways you can support is by joining the Wolf Pack. You can also buy any products or services on blacksite32.com. I do get some compensation from those. And that's really about it, guys. So take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay wise, stay woke, stay smart. And that's it. I'm out of here.